The Southwest Pacific, 1944, World War II is raging. But for two men in the cockpit of their P-38 Lightnings, the sky is their home. They call themselves the Flying Circus. They're Major Tommy Lynch and Captain Dick Bong. They aren't just pilots, they're best friends, locked in a high-stakes competition with the enemy in a strange way, with their own side. This is the story of a record-breaking ace, the bond he shared with his wingman, and the cost of aerial glory. It's late in the afternoon on February 27, 1944, to P-38s tear low over the jungles of New Guinea, their target, Wewak Airfield. On the ground, a Japanese transport plane has just landed. Officers rush out to greet the arrivals, but the celebration is cut short by a growing roar. In an instant, a hail of fire rains down from the sky. The transport plane is shredded, exploding in a shower of flame. As the P-38s pull away, the stunned Japanese officers look up. The silver planes gleam, adorned with colorful, non-standard paint schemes. The pilots are Captain Dick Bong and Major Tommy Lynch. They touch down at Nudzab Airfield and are immediately summoned to report to General Kenney, commander of the 5th Air Force. General Kenney has known Bong since flight school and wants to hear every detail of the mission. But there's more to this debrief than just a successful mission. Bong is in a fierce competition with another of Kenney's aces, Colonel Neil Kirby. The media has dubbed it the Ace Race, a race to break the American record of 26 victories set by WWI ace Eddie Rickenbacker. The problem, the Japanese plane was on the ground when they hit it. Bong and Lynch argue it was technically still in motion. General Kenney, eager to keep his ace in the race, bends the rules. The victory counts. On March 3rd, Bong, with Lynch at his side, shoots down a Key 61, bringing his tally to 22, one ahead of Kirby. 2 days later, Lynch scores his 17th victory. That same day, they spot a Mitsubishi Salibalmo. Lynch swoops in, and Bong follows up for the kill. Another victory for Bong. Climbing back to altitude, they spot 5 enemy fighters. Their Flying Circus attacks. Bong lands hits but overshoots his target, finding himself right in the enemy's sights. But before the Japanese pilot can fire, Lynch shatters the enemy plane. They're all clear. Gid Lynch's voice crackles over the radio. They turn for home, but not before Bong spots 2 more bombers and downs 1. Bong's score is now 24, Lynch at 19. 2 days later, on March 5th, they're hunting again. They dive on a group of Oski. Lynch nails 1, while Bong chases another down near Wewak. But when he returns to Lynch, he finds his friends surrounded. Bong dives in, bullets fill the air, but neither side lands a hit. We're losing our edge. Let's get out of here. They escape through the clouds, unbeknownst to them. Just hours later, Neil Kirby and his flight enter the same airspace, eager for a victory. They dive on 3 Japanese bombers, but it's a trap. A dozen Japanese fighters swoop in. The 3 American Thunderbolts are surrounded. To escape, Neil Kirby does not. The ace race had just lost a contender. Shaken but determined, the Flying Circus battles on March 8th. Finding no enemy fighters, they target Japanese supply ships. They roar in at wavetop level, wingtip to wingtip, setting 1 ship ablaze. Encouraged, they turn for another. But as they open fire, a stream of anti-aircraft fire races toward them. Lynch's P-38 is hit, the nose is damaged, and smoke begins to pour from the engine. Bong sees the trail of black smoke. He tries to reassure his friend, but soon Lynch's plane begins to lose altitude. Bong radios, Lynch, bail out. Now, Lynch exits the canopy. But as he does, the front of his plane tears away, plunging into a freefall. Bong stares at the sky, waiting for the white puff of a parachute. He waits, he circles the crash site, again and again. He finds nothing. Tommy Lynch is gone. The Flying Circus is no more. In less than a week, General Kenney had lost 2 of his best. He offers Bong a break, but Bong refuses. I know Tommy would have wanted me to keep flying. On April 3, 1944, Bong downs a Key 43, his 25th kill. He is now 1 away from Rickenbacker's record. Rumors swirl that he'll be sent home at 27 victories, to be preserved as a living hero. He writes to his girlfriend Marge, "I'm so near the top. Do you think I'll make it?" On April 12th, the 5th Air Force launches a massive raid. Bong's plane, Marge, is damaged, so he flies a borrowed P-38 called Down B, taking the most dangerous position at the back of the formation tail end Charlie. It's a calculated risk, He is the hunter, not the hunted. Over Hollandia, a chaotic battle erupts. Bong pursues an Oscar through a cloud. When it exits, it's a blazing wreck, his 26th victory. He then dives on another, chasing it all the way to the waves, relentlessly firing until the enemy plane loses stability and crashes, his 27th victory. He has done it. He has exceeded all other USAAF aces. He returns home a hero, promoted and grounded from combat. Bong is sent on a bond tour, but the pull of the sky is too strong. He returns to the Pacific as an instructor, but with unofficial permission to fly. In one massive battle over Balikpapan, he can't resist. He saves a young pilot, shoots down an enemy plane, and adds to his record. By December 1944, he has 40 victories, making him America's undisputed ace of aces. In January 1945, he is finally sent home for good. Dick Bong survived over 200 combat missions, only to die in a tragic test flight accident in a P-80 shooting star just months later. His story is one of incredible skill, a fierce, competitive spirit, but most of all, it's a story of a bond shared in the sky with a wingman named Tommy, and the price that sometimes comes with being the best. Thanks for watching.